are you? Love and peace. This is Ray. So today I wanted to speak about stability. Stability is an important factor that we must develop. Stability in oneself is what we're talking about here. We got to be able to have that stability or stableness within ourselves first before we try to apply it outside of us. Too many of us want to see the results of what we're trying to manifest or what we're trying to accomplish within our lives. We try to show others. We try to reach out to others and show this, how to do this, how to do that. This is how you utilize the different laws. But you must have stability, the mental stability. You must have the spiritual stability within yourself. Now, why is that so important? We're not really talking about the stability outside of you. We're more talking about the internal aspect of it. Because when you have the stability within the universal laws is what I'm speaking of. When you have the stability, meaning through consistency, meaning that you learn how to apply it, meaning that you're strong in your faith. When you're able to accomplish those things, then you start to develop that stability within yourself. When you have that stability within yourself, it'll start to overflow outside of you, causing the mirror image. Okay, so you'll start to attract, stability within your life in all aspects. So stability is a huge factor to understand, to be able to utilize within for yourself and for others around you. If your desire is to be a teacher at some point, remember, we are always teacher, we are always student. But if you want to be a good teacher, then you owe it to yourself to master stability first within. Master that every day you're applying the universal laws, that you're living it, that you're breathing it. Everything you do is the universal laws. You're a living example of the laws. That is stability right there. That's how you develop the stability, through practical application of it. If you don't have the stability or the continuous internal success for yourself, then you're gonna, every time you deal with different circumstances or situations that you've never dealt with before, because you don't have stability, because you don't have that faith, that confidence, through continuous repetition of showing yourself that what you're utilizing really works. If you don't have that within yourself, you don't have the stability. If you don't have the stability within your own faith, within your own belief system, that you have the power, that the system that you're utilizing, that these laws that you're following are real, that they really work. If you don't have that through practical application, which brings the stability because you're constantly succeeding internally. A lot of the success is usually going to come internally first, because a lot of the changes that you need to make are internal. And then the reflection of it, then you start to see the outpouring of it outside of you, and that it becomes into the tangible world. But that's why I'm explaining to you this small little thing we call stability. But it's such a huge part of the bigger picture. If you can manage to stay consistent, manage to utilize these laws within yourself, and make those changes within yourself, you're going to start to see the small successes. Okay? Little by little, little by little. And that will bring the stability. You need that stability. And then you can reach out more and more and more and teach others, and when others see you, they will see that you are stable in your teachings, that stable meaning you believe them, you really believe them, you really live by them, you really are an example of your teachings. You can't be that if you're not stable. That's why stability comes first. All those things comes first within. The changes must come first within. Stability is just another aspect of so many that we will be covering and talking about. But I just wanted to reach out to you guys and let you know about stability. You got to develop that stability. Because if you don't have stability within yourself, I mean, how can you hope to have stability in your life, in all aspects of your life? The bottom line is this: whatever you're trying to have in your life, you have to be that first within yourself. So if you're trying to be more brave, then learn to be more brave within. If you're trying to be more confident, learn to be more confident within. If you're trying to be, just more, a better speaker, then be a better speaker within yourself. Whatever it is that you're trying to be, you need to be that within yourself. And even that comes over to whatever you're trying to have in your life. And the reason why I say that is because in reality, anything you want, any circumstance, situations, or event that you want in your life, you have to be the individual that will attract that. If you're a famous athlete, a famous athlete's life is totally different from a normal person. If you're a famous actor's life is totally different from another person. And at the same time, a famous actor's life is totally different from a famous athlete's life. So, or a famous artist or writer. So you have to become those things first. And what happens is the byproduct of those things must follow. Okay? So if you become a great writer within yourself, you believe it, you see it, you feel it, and then you practice, and by practicing and doing what you need to do outside of you to align yourself in the physical. And what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up having the circumstance, situations that's going to follow. I can't remember the author who wrote the Harry Potter right now, because having short-term memory. But when she wrote, she wrote these books first before she was successful, before she was great. But the books were great. She believed in the books. And she was homeless and rowing, something like that. But she was homeless, and she had the books came first. She became the individual first. And then once she saw those books, the byproduct of all of that came into play. That's the way it is. If you want to be a great teacher, have that stability first and watch how everything falls into place. The people will come, the opportunities to teach, to travel, and all that stuff will come. But that's through stability. You think that Buddha or Jesus was just like, they didn't understand the laws for themselves and apply them so that they can utilize them, so that they can properly teach them through not just a book or some basic idea, but through actual practical application, through experience. Until next time, this is Ray. Don't forget to subscribe. Love and peace.